Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Spec Ops The Line. Yeah, we're pretty much near the end here. Chapter 15 is technically the last part, although it can branch out a bit more from Chapter 15, as we're effectively at the end game here.
Captain Walker, we're all that's left of the damn 33rd. We surrender, sir. Dubai is yours.
Where is Konrad?
Where he's always been. Upstairs, waiting for you.
Man, Adams really did a number on those guys that came to ambush us.
Well done, Walker. You've done what the storm could not. Destroyed the damn 33rd. Do you feel like a hero yet? Please, come in.
We're gonna have 2 intel items here.
Now that you're here, I want to ask you a question. What did you think when you arrived in Dubai? When you'd seen what I had done, did you think it the work of a madman?
Yeah. I thought you'd lost your goddamn mind. Or I hope that's what happened.
Oh yes, that would have made things easier. But I wasn't that lucky.
You sure about that?
I assure you, I'm as sane as you
We
are,
have one
Captain.
right here on the table.
Jeremy, someday people will tell you about your father. For that, I'm sorry. I love you.
And then we'll have one more up the stairs. Yeah, this is a very cutscene heavy part.
I'm upstairs, Walker.
So, naturally I won't be able to commentate as much. Pretty much...
When you're done rifling through my things, please join me.
Yeah, we got our next one right here.
I've been forgetting when I am. You should know you're always there. And keep repeating the next time. Next time. You won't. I hate this lie the most. Mostly I just hate the want.
Yeah, they guess a bit more stuff to help
Let's not prolong this any more than we have
Konrad come across as more cultured. Anyway,
When you're ready, there's something up here I'd like to show you.
just time to head on upstairs and finally meet the man behind it all.
No matter how hard I tried, I never could escape the reality of what happened here. That was my downfall. There, finished. I hope you like it.
What the hell is going on?
Your eyes are opening for the first time. It hurts, doesn't it? Go on. What do you think?
You did this.
No, you did. Your orders killed 47 innocent people. Someone has to pay for your crimes, Walker. Who's it going to be?
John? Is that you?
You tell me.
I'm done playing games, John.
I assure you, this is no game. It seems that reports of my survival have been greatly exaggerated.
This isn't possible.
Oh, I assure you, it is.
How?
Not how. Why? You were never meant to come here.
We have our orders. Leave the city, radio command from outside the storm wall. They send in the cavalry, we go home.
What happened here was out of my control.
Was it? None of this would have happened if you just stopped. But on you marched. And for what?
We tried to save you.
You're no savior. Your talents lie elsewhere.
This is your fault, goddammit!
Stop right there, Lugo.
He wouldn't listen!
We didn't have a choice!
He turned us into fucking killers!
This isn't my fault.
It takes a strong man to deny what's right in front of him. And if the truth is undeniable, you create your own.
What the hell happened?
I don't know, he just stopped moving.
Walker, snap out of it!
I get it. We have to choose.
The truth, Walker, is that you're here because you wanted to feel like something you're not. A hero.
Lugo!
You left me to die!
I'm here because you can't accept what you've done. It broke you.
Colonel? Colonel, please.
What's going on, Walker?
It's Konrad. He did it. All of it.
You needed someone to blame, so you cast it on me. A dead man. I know the truth is hard to hear, Walker, but it's time. You're all that's left, and we can't live this lie forever. I'm going to count to 5, then I'm pulling the trigger.
Not real. This is all in my head.
Are you sure? Maybe it's in mine. 1.
No. Everything. All this. It was your fault.
If that's what you believe, then shoot me. 2.
I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
No one ever does, Walker. 3.
Yeah, our final choice.
4. Is this really what you want, Walker? It takes a strong man to deny what's in front of it.
Stronger than you were.
Whatever you say, Walker. No matter what happens next, don't be too hard on yourself. Even now, for all you've done, you can still go home. Lucky you.
What now, sir?
Huh?
The men are asking. What do we do now?
We complete our mission.
And what mission would that be, sir?
Just get me a goddamn radio. This is Captain Martin Walker, requesting immediate evacuation of Dubai. Survivors. One too many.
Yeah, so much to talk about there, so I guess I'll just do that here over the credits. First thing was the obvious part that Konrad was in Walker's head during that brief shot where Konrad was talking, but it was only Walker on the screen. Walker's mouth was moving there, or his lips were moving. So Walker was parroting what Konrad was saying, or what he thought Konrad was saying. Yeah, the Konrad being dead the whole time is the one thing I'll never spoil about this game. Like I went into Spec Ops knowing most of the spoilers, but that one I was completely in the dark about, and yeah, the game really got to me, even with that being the only thing unspoiled. I'd say that's the biggest thing about the game. I'd recommend never spoiling that for anyone you recommend this game to. The twists, they do make things a lot tougher to take seriously. Most specifically, the one with the two hanging men, where Walker thought one was a soldier and who shot the family of a guy who stole water. That they didn't need to show an extended scene where Walker stopped moving and Adams or Lugo are standing there saying, "I wonder what's going on." Because if they'd just shown that scene, but with the skeletons instead of the people there, it would have made just as much sense. Walker, or Adams and Lugo responded correctly in that instance. And then the montage that shows all the actions that Walker did to get up to that point, I think it can show a few more things. More specifically, one you didn't see here was Walker firing on a bunch of civilians. If you fire into the air and scare them off, then you won't see that scene. And then Walker repeated his excuses from after the crash when Konrad started his countdown. This game also does have 4 endings. One of them you could have gotten there, just shoot yourself or let Konrad shoot you. On my first playthrough, I shot Konrad as fast as possible. Or as soon as possible. As soon as the game let me pull that trigger, I did. I didn't want to get a game over after everything that had happened, never realizing that I had already won. Konrad did disappear if you shoot him. The body in the chair, even his painting. Was everything after the crash? I mean everything a hallucination? Or was it just the penthouse meeting? Yeah, beyond that... Oh, right, there was one more. One criticism I read was this one guy who claimed that the story was so predictable because Konrad was obviously filling the role of Kurtz, the villain from, I think, Heart of Darkness and Apocalypse Now. I actually haven't read or seen those. But that's not quite accurate. Konrad was not filling Kurtz's role. If anyone was Kurtz, it was Walker. Yeah, because part of what makes Spec Ops a bit more effective than Heart of Darkness and Apocalypse Now, a book and a movie I have not read or seen, is that you're the one who's put into the shoes of the person who committed all the atrocities and made those mistakes. Whereas in that book and movie, if I remember what I've heard about them, you're witnessing the events after the fact from the perspective of someone who, perspective of someone who's innocent to all of it, more or less. And then, there are going to be 3 more possible endings after the credits roll. But beyond that, I think I'll just go ahead and leave my commentary off here. I'll make sure to include in the description links to other videos looking more in-depth into Spec Ops. They pretty much amount to what research I did, video-wise, for this Let's Play. So I'll link in the description to those, and then I think I'll also provide a link to Killing is Harmless, if you wanted to give that a gander too. And yeah, I would recommend playing the game yourself. Like, if you still haven't done it by this point, there's probably not much reason to play through it yourself, but regardless, I would still recommend that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you all next time. This has been Spaced Oyster, signing out.
Commander, this is Falcon 1. I think we found him. Captain Walker.
He's armed.
It's okay. Hold your fire.
I don't understand. What's he doing? Look at his eyes. Something's not right.
Captain Walker, we are here to help. But first, I need you to lay down your weapon.
He's not complying.
He's shell-shocked. Give him a second. Just hand me your weapon, Captain. We're here to take you home.
Can he even hear you?
Quiet! Captain?
It's over. Time to go home.
You know, Captain, we drove through this whole city to find you. We saw things. You don't mind me asking, what was it like? How'd you survive all this?